Hello guys, welcome you all in my YouTube channel Tech with Rakesh. Today in this video we will discuss about the new format of PFMA, that is AIAG VDA PFMA. This PFMA is launched or published in June 2019. Before publishing this PFMA, we were using the AIAG 4th edition PFMA. So that PFMA format had been totally changed. So guys, when you will go to face the 2020 IATF audit, so you have to show this format of PFMA. So guys, let's start the video. The new AIAG VDA PFMA format. So guys, you will see that this PFMA format is the 6-step approach. Here first step is preparation and planning, second step is structure analysis, third step is function analysis, fourth is failure analysis, fifth is risk analysis, and sixth is optimization. So step 1 is the about PFMA header. So here you can write your company name, your subject for which you are going to do the PFMA. Your project name can be written here, and PFMA ID number. In PFMA ID number will be given by your system coordinator. It is unique for each PFMA. So plant location, where is your plant location? So you can write your place. PFMA start date. When PFMA has been started, it will be written here date. Suppose that you have started your PFMA 10 years ago, then you have to write here 10 years ago date, not the current date when you are going to perform AIAG VDA PFMA. So when you had started, then initial date will be written here. Process responsibility. So who is the responsible of this process? His name, email ID, and mobile number will be written here. So customer name, who is the customer of your product? PFMA revision date. Here revision date will be written if any revision is happening or any changes is happening in PFMA, then revision date will be written here. Confidentiality level. So suppose that your PFMA is confidential to your organization, so you can write here either it is confidential or not. It's suppose you are writing here business, it means that you can show your or you can send your PFMA document to any other organization or any other individual. If it is proprietary purpose, then you have to call your customer at your plant location to see the document, because you can't send this document to any others. So model year, here you have to written model year. Cross functional team. So here team members name will be written here. So guys, you will see that step 1 and step 2, this is the elaboration of process and function. When we will go in AIAG PFMA format, there was one column in same column, process was and function was in one column. But here a structure analysis, process is elaborated in a structure analysis with 3 columns, and function is elaborated with 3 columns. So here we will see what is a structure analysis, a step 2. So here you will see that guys, there are 3 types of color I have shown in regular basis. So it means that this color are showing that the linkage of this PFMA, this column is linked with this column and this column is linked with this column. So this is the advantage of this PFMA, new PFMA. So here is process item. Process item, you can write your system, subsystem, and element. Means suppose that your company is producing only a single part, then you can write the name of element. Suppose your company is producing sub assembling part, means combination of more than one part, so it will come under subsystem. And system means whole part. Suppose that your company is assembling vehicle, so you can write your vehicle's name like Pulsar. Process step, second column is process step. So in this process step you have to write the process flow. So what are the process step is happening in your organization to complete that process item. So process step will be here. It means that PFT will be written here. So this PFMA is also an integral part of PFT, because PFT will be written here. Process work element. In process work element we have to write what are the things or man, material, machine, method, what are the required to perform that process. So here it will be written. Second is function analysis. So in function analysis, in first column, you will see that product and process function that the process item creates. So here you have to write the function of the process item. So what is the function of your process item? So here function will be written. What are the function of the process item? In second, you will see that what are the outputs. So what is the output of that process step? Here process step 1, step 2, step 3, in every step will be some output. In every process will be some output. So here output will be written like that, dia 3 mm. Yeah, you can write only dia also. 3 mm is not required. Like that, what is the output of your process step? Here will be written. Here in function or task of the work element. So what is the function or task of the work element? You have to write here, and characteristics. Suppose you have written in process work element man. So here you have to describe how which type of man you required, a skilled, unskilled, like that. Suppose you have written machine. So what type of machine you have to required? You have to like here write here like CNC, VMC. So third step, fourth step is failure analysis. In failure analysis, you have to write here failure effects. So what are the effect of the process item at your product? So here you have to write the effect of the process item and its severity. So guys, here you will see that failure effect. So failure effect, you have to write that at your plant level, at your customer plant level, and at your end user level. So guys, here you will see that this is linked with product and process function that the process item creates. So this column is linked with this column. So in this column we will see that here written that product in plant, ship to plant, and in end user. So in this column you have to specify that what are the function of your product at your plant. Means suppose you are making a nut or producing a nut, so you have to write the function of nut. Suppose it is going to the customer in, then he assemble with some part, then what is the function of that part at each end? After that it will go finally to the end user, then what is the function of at end user level? So you have to write here in at three levels, you have to write here. So like that, here you have to write failure effect at your plant level, at ship to plant level, and at end user level. So like that, severity of your failure effect will be 3, at your plant level will be different, or at your ship to plant will be different, and at your end user will be different. It can be same, but 3 severity will be written here for 3. So like that. In failure analysis, second is failure modes. So what are the modes? So here suppose that your outcome was in failure in function outcome was diameter. So you have to write here diameter. It can be beyond the parameter, it can be less the parameter. So you have to write here the failure modes. In failure cause. So in failure cause, what are the cause of the failures of your process item or process step? So here you have to write. So it can be man, machine, material related. What are the results? Just you have to specify at every level, at plant level, at ship to plant level, and end user. So guys, you will ask that why it is at 3 levels, means plant level, ship to plant level, and end user level. So guys, when you will go in preparation and planning, this is specified that in team, in cross-functional team, you can add your supplier, customer, or operator also. This is the flexibility of this PFMEA. In risk analysis, so when you will go in risk analysis, you have to write the current prevention control and what is occurrence of failure cause. So in current prevention control, what is the control of the failure modes. So you have to write here the what are the current controls and occurring, how frequently it is occurring in your organization. You have to specify here occurrence level, like that you can write 1 to 10 on the basis of their level. So this is severity level, occurrence level and detection level. How the level you have to give, how the 1 to 10 numbering or ranking you have to give. In this there is a separate table where it has been defined that for which region you have to give how much rank. So guys, after that in risk analysis you will see current detection control. So here you have to write what is the current detection control of failure cause and failure modes. So you have to write in this column, then detection of failure cause and failure modes. So you have to write. So this is similar from previous. Then here you have to write AP. AP is the action priority number. So this is the new things for this PFMEA. So earlier we were using RPN. RPN was the multiplication of severity, occurrence and detection. So in AP you have to write just H, M and L. H means high, M means moderate and L means low. Just you have to specify like this. Earlier was it number, but that number has been eliminated by, or RPN number has been eliminated by or replaced by AP, like H for high risk or M for moderate risk and L for lower risk. So here is a special product characteristic. So what are the special product characteristics? Earlier in PFMEA was class or classification. You had to identify the form, fit, function, material, safety, like that. Extra information will be given in this column. So this is same but name is different. So in optimization, when you will see go in optimization, this action has been elaborated in two parts. Earlier was recommended action, but here is prevention action and detection action. So this column has been elaborated of recommended action. So again after that, responsible person name, who is going to take the action, you have to write here his name. After that, completion date. In previous PFMEA both was in same column, but here are in different column. Then a status. In earlier PFMEA a status was not present, but in this PFMEA, new PFMEA, a status is also present of that suppose your action is open or completed or continuing, just like you have to mention here. Then action taken. What action you have taken? You have to give the pointer to evidence. Then completion date. When it has been completed, you have to write a completion date. After taking action, then your severity, occurrence and detection will be changed. So here new severity, occurrence, detection will be written. After that, AP you have to calculate like H, M and L. So in last column is for remarks. So in remarks, if you have any information extra, then you can write here. So guys, this is the brief about the new format of AIAG BD PFMEA. So guys, thank you for watching this video, and please like and share the video among your friends. Thank you again. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.